Welcome in everybody, Goel here to bring you another video. Don't forget, like and subscribe. This week, we went and met one half of the AFC Eastie Boys. His name was Charlie Waffles. It was great. We got to learn about football, so make sure you sit back, relax, and enjoy. I heard you guys talking about football.
Yeah.
Yes, man. Hey, so
Down.
I was sitting in a tavern one day. Oh, yes.
Jesus.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. You almost broke the couch, but we'll get through it, Goel.
I'll find you a new one. I'll go smash a goblin head and I'll steal it from their living room and I'll bring it back to you.
Sounds like a plan.
Yes. Anyways, I was in a tavern one day and this guy named Katnier came in and he was telling me about this great game called football. And they run and they smash each other and they bang on each other and they'll slam them on the ground, right? That's how it works?
Sort of. It's more of a game played between teams of 11 and 11, normally 11 on offense and 11 on defense. And there's a ball that they'd have to try to get into an end zone that's past the other team. Yeah, just past you on the other side. Not down there, about 100 yards that way is the end zone.
100 yards? How 100 yards?
It's a nice distance.
How?
A yard is 3 feet.
I have a yard in my town where I live, and it's it takes me
it's gonna be harder than I thought.
It takes me an hour to get to the other end of the yard.
Well,
so
your yard's probably bigger than the yard I'm referring to. The yard I'm referring to is just a short measure of distance, about 3 feet long, from 3 feet to
3 feet.
from
3
exactly
feet? 3 feet.
3 feet.
Okay.
Your foot are about 12 inches apart.
Okay.
So imagine taking
3 feet.
three small steps.
Okay.
And that's 1 yard. So you want to get 10 of those, so that you can keep the ball.
And 3 and 3 and 3 and
3 and 3 and 3 and 1.
And 1.
That way you get 10.
Okay, awesome.
So you get 4 chances to get to 10 yards. And when you get to 10 yards, if you get there in less than 4 chances, you get to do it again. You get 4 more chances to go 10 more yards until you can get all the way down to the end and get a touchdown. But sometimes the other team will get the ball from you, and then you don't have it anymore, and your team has to switch out offense for defense. And now you guys are trying to get the ball.
Hold on. So when do I smash heads and stuff, man?
You technically don't.
When do we smash heads?
Yeah. Hey, who are you?
I'm Toastful.
Uh-oh.
Toastful.
Hey, what's with that?
Careful.
Whoa. You better watch yourself. You better watch yourself.
Always a few characters we don't expect here at the AFC Eastie Boys.
Anyway, so when do I get to smash heads?
You get to smash heads never. You get to crash into each other and kind of shuffle each other around, but you don't really actually try to hurt each other. You just want to get the ball so that you can score the most points and win the game. That way you can proceed to win further games and go to the championship game, which is the final dungeon.
Okay. That sounds cool, man.
Yeah. It's actually
Awesome.
really exciting to watch sometimes. A lot of people, everybody, elves, dwarves, everybody likes football.
Yeah, maybe that was why Katnier was telling me about it in the tavern that night, you know?
Yeah, probably.
He sounded excited.
Would you like to learn a little bit more about football?
Yeah.
What do you want to know? Ask a question and I'll see if I can help you out.
So when
What's your favorite team?
That would be the New York Jets.
So tell me about them.
Well, we're going through
They're
a lot
green.
of changes.
I like that.
Yeah, green.
I'm green.
My favorite color too. That's why we get along so well.
Yeah.
Not just because you're green, but because you're also pretty cool.
Awesome. You're cool too, man.
Thanks.
Charles Waffles.
But yeah, my team's the Jets. Our quarterback's a little on the older side, but that's okay. He's a trained veteran. So that means he's been in the league for quite some time, and he knows a lot more than some of these other guys out there.
Okay, that sounds like it's very... like you got somebody leading your team to the promised land.
Fingers crossed. You never know, because like they say in football, any given Sunday, anything can happen on the football field. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. You can't get mad when you lose, but you can sure be happy when you win.
Well, hopefully he doesn't get his head smashed 4 snaps into the game this time.
Oh, that sounds ominous. I hope you're not insinuating anything there, Goel. That kind of something bad like that happened last year, and we had to deal with that. That was not fun.
That sounded like it could have been bad.
It was.
Could have been season ending, huh?
Yeah, it ended the season all right, Goel. It definitely ended the season in the first game. But that's okay, because sometimes that's just the way it goes.
It could happen to, and it could happen to any quarterback out there.
Yes, it could. So, you knew about a quarterback. That's awesome.
That is, Katnier told me.
He told you, what's his favorite quarterback?
I can't pronounce it.
You can't pronounce it?
No, I can't pronounce it.
What's it? Do you know the letters? What does it start with? I think I know who Katnier's favorite team or quarterback is. I think he's a Dolphins fan. So against me, I know who you're talking about there.
Anyway, so yeah. He was telling me about him. He was like, they need to pay him some money. Because, like, without him, they're nothing.
He wants more money, I'm assuming, down in Miami, because he's been there a few years. Doing pretty well, considering. They made the playoffs last year, didn't they? Just by one game, I think? Oh, right. You wouldn't be the one to know. We really should have Katnier here. At the same time, Goel, what else did he tell you about football that you might already know? So I don't have to go into too much detail.
Well, I mean, I was sitting with Durnan and I was drinking some mead, and like this little dwarf guy walked up and I kind of recognized him, and then he started talking about football. But I was already like 5 meads in. I'd been chilling.
Okay.
And like he was like, yeah, this football, they smash, and there's a guy, he throws the football, and then there's other people that like catch the football.
Okay. So yeah,
the
guy that throws the football is called the quarterback. He's the one. He's normally the leader of the team most of the time, and he sits in the back behind everybody else, which is his offensive line, his receivers, and normally he keeps a running back there with him in case he wants to hand the ball off to somebody who's faster than him to run away and get away from everybody.
A running back.
A running back, exactly.
I think like if I were to play football, like Goel, like look at my big size and my stature.
I could definitely see you as a running back, Goel. You would definitely be someone worthy of handing the ball to. No one's gonna think they're gonna tackle you to the floor.
Which ball?
Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen. But sometimes they need to throw the ball, and so when they throw it, they say can't get it to Goel. It's too many people have already jumped on your back, and there's no sense handing you a ball with 9 people on your back already.
9, that's it? Fucking 9. I'll carry 9. I'll turn into my tiger form.
Well, not everybody can do that. So sometimes they throw the ball, and when they do, they throw it to what they call a wide receiver, which is somebody who's fast and not necessarily big, but fast enough to get past everybody on the backside of them, so that when the ball comes down, there's nobody between them and the end zone at the end.
Yeah, he told me about a wide receiver who would run to the top of a hill like a penguin.
Yep, there's one of those. Ironically, he's on the team called the Dolphins. But I could see him dancing like a penguin every now and then. But it's kind of cool. A lot of the fans like it. They do enjoy it. I believe they call it a waddle nowadays.
Waddle.
A waddle. Yes, indeed.
Awesome.
But he's a very quick receiver. I'll give him that. Occasionally, though, when they try to throw that ball, one of the defensive players is able to catch it, and they call that an interception. That's when the defense takes away the possession of the ball from the guy they were trying to get it to. That happens occasionally, and that's not necessarily a good thing for the guy that's throwing it.
So you're saying that when he steals the ball from us, I should punch him in the face?
Nope, but you do want to tackle him to the ground as fast as possible. Because if he gets past all of your players, that's a touchdown for his team.
So I clothesline him.
No, you can't clothesline him. You gotta kind of just tackle him to the ground. Kind of rope him up, bear hug him, if you will, and then fall over.
Awesome.
You can throw in an elbow every now and then.
Okay.
Sometimes they don't see it.
Dang.
But
Who is
they do... Oh, that's right. There's referees. There's these guys that are all around the field in zebra-striped clothing.
Hey, you know I hunted a zebra once?
Did you?
Yes.
Did
Bro,
you?
yeah, I was like hiding in a tree. I was like up above it, and like it came up, and it was like grazing in the water, and it was like sitting there, and I like jumped down out of the tree with my knife, and I'm like, ah! And I took it back to my party, and we roasted it over a fire, a big fire. Yes.
Well, you can't do that with the referees, as much as you might want to. They can throw these yellow flags occasionally. Hey, Toast Pool, would you mind throwing me that yellow flag on yonder?
Yeah.
Okay, that worked. Thanks, Toast Pool. So the referee will throw one of these out on the field when you've done something wrong or you've hurt somebody in some way, and that means that whatever just happened, you're going to have to do it again. Not necessarily do it again like that, the same thing, but you're going to have to redo that play so that you can do it a different way.
So I cooked the zebra a different way, or I killed him a different way.
Yeah, it'd be more like tackling the zebra and trying to strip the ball out of his hands.
Okay, gotcha. Awesome. Anything else I need to know about this wonderful game called football?
There's a lot more details to go
Okay.
into,
Well,
Goel, but I think we'll do that on the next
I
one.
have other things I need to do.
Yeah, no worries.
There's a mountain of white plume that I must go raid.
Challenge flag.
That'll be for another time.
Yeah, we'll talk
I have
about
to
that
go
one
raid
some
my
other
white
time.
plume mountain, okay?
Well, you have
It was
fun.
fun talking to you.
It definitely was, Goel. It was nice
what
meeting
was your
you.
name again?
Charlie Waffles.
Charlie Waffles.
Yes, of the AFC Eastie Boys.
Waffles were...
Not the kind that you eat.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay, yes.
Awesome.
Have a good one, Goel. It was nice talking to you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Oh, boy. That was fun. Goel's always such a crazy character. He's definitely one of those... Oh, yeah, thanks. Appreciate you. He's one of those crazy characters that always tends to pop up near the end of the stream. We actually encouraged him to come today so he could learn a little bit more about football. He was so curious.
Yeah, you get thumbs up and you press the subscribe button and you get the bell button and use the single hand.